Hi, I'm literally filming this by candlelight. Let me show you. I have my candle here, my Snoopy. Today I wanted to talk about the idea of cool and of some people being cooler than others. I don't think cool exists. I'm gonna be so honest with you. And in that same vein, I think everyone and everything is cool. Let me explain what I mean by that, okay? I have hung out sometimes, like I've learned over the years that sometimes you hang out with someone that is seen as so cool. Like maybe they have like hundreds of thousands of followers or, you know, whatever. Some of the most insecure people I've ever met are the people that everyone thinks are really cool. They're the people who have like an image of themselves that they like to uphold, and they maybe are a bit mysterious. And that's just been so interesting to me. I remember I was seeing this guy for a bit, 5 years ago. It's been so long that I feel like it's fine to say it. For a very, very brief period of time. And he was a model. And I remember hanging out with him, and he would constantly check like the unfollowers app for Instagram that like tells you when people unfollowed you. And he would like constantly be checking that to make sure his ratio was good and that he wasn't following too many people that it would make him seem uncool or like a regular person. Like he wanted to have this kind of idea of being elusive and like hard to reach and all that. And he had a second account, like a spam account, and he would use that to like and comment on the photos on his main account to get engagement up. I don't know. Something about that, and then also hanging out with an influencer once, and like they were talking to me and I was like listening, we're having a conversation, and then as soon as it gets to me talking about my life updates, they were on their phone the whole time and then constantly kept opening the camera and like just like checking what they looked like. And it's like, girl, we are sitting on a bench in public. There is no need to be constantly checking how you look. But I do think that the notion of certain people being cool can make us think that people who have these accolades or these laurels in some way, like you think, oh, someone's a model, they're so cool. They must be so secure in themselves and they must feel like they're beautiful all the time because they basically have an occupation that you have to be beautiful to have. Or this person is verified on this social media platform, they have this many followers, they must be so confident in themselves. And it's like behind the scenes they're constantly checking who's unfollowing them, who their ghost followers are, like it's just so silly. And the whole thing is so silly, and I've kind of just felt for years like there's really no such thing as leagues. I don't think anyone or anything is out of anyone's league. And I think when we put ourselves in boxes in really any way that like ranks us or puts us on a pedestal or someone else on a pedestal, like any kind of grouping of people that puts some people above others in some way, I'm kind of just anti that. Like by and large, I am anti that. And I think it's so easy to put other people on pedestals that they maybe have done nothing to earn, or put ourselves beneath other people because we see someone else as being so possessive of this one quality that we feel we don't have. And I think it can really lead us to psych ourselves out, and it can also lead us to idealize people in a way that is sometimes not healthy. I honestly don't think idealizing people in really any way is that healthy. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking someone is awesome or thinking someone is, you know, really funny, or like thinking someone's so beautiful. I don't think there's anything wrong with thinking someone's cool or thinking that someone is awesome in some way, or being like, oh, I would really love to be their friend or anything like that. But I think it can be a problem when we start to doubt ourselves, or we start to feel like we're not good enough because we perceive other people as being so much better than we are, when really the playing field should be like this, like just equal. I don't know. I just don't really subscribe to the idea that some people are so much better than us that they're like out of reach or unattainable in some way, or that some opportunities should go to people who are cooler than us or better than us in some way. And then obviously the dangers that come with idealizing someone are we might let them treat us in a way that we normally wouldn't tolerate, but because we think this person is so much better than us, we think we should accept crumbs, or this person's so out of our league that we should be okay with the fact that they're inconsistent and aren't meeting our needs in some way. I don't know. This is a very brief rant about something that is really not that deep and that I honestly don't think about that often, but I just have been thinking lately about the times that I have hung out with people or been in social settings with people who you'd think are so cool because of this image that they have, whether it's because that's how they present themselves or that's how everyone sees them, or a mix of both. And I feel like over the years I've just really learned, like, damn, how secure someone is in themselves has nothing to do with how cool you think they are. And all the people who we think are super cool or are somehow untouchable by insecurities that plague most of us, we're all really dealing with a lot of the same stuff. And I really think that no matter who you are, no matter how many accolades you have or what they are or how many followers you have or whatever, I just really cannot live in, like, I really cannot exist in a world that thinks those things matter. Like, I don't know. But yeah, so I just want to show that, like, everyone is, at the end of the day, just a person, and no one is cooler or better or, you know, whatever. If you want to be friends with someone, just talk to them. Just try to be friends with them. If you think someone's really attractive but you think they're out of your league, slip them a little note saying, I think you're cute. If you want to get coffee, let me know. Like, I don't know. I just think we stand to lose a lot by not living the lives that we want to live or pursuing the opportunities or people that we want because we think we're not good enough. When really, everyone feels like they're not good enough sometimes, and how cool someone seems has nothing to do with what type of person they are or how they feel about themselves. So anyway, I think we all just have a lot more in common than not, and that's just something that I wanted to say. So thank you for watching.